is Ray also came back with a top. Now the top was lacy. It was a dress actually, with a very lacy bodice section at the top. So I've managed to dismantle that, and that's got lots of lace and applique sets that, you know, bits that I can take out and use. So that's that. That'll go in for making flowers. In fact, I'm gonna. Oh, my glue gun's on. My glue gun's on. That was the lace from the skirt section. Managed to get all of that. Keeping the cotton. I'm going to keep that out, and that's the main skirt section. So there's lots of fabric, and it is that like cheesecloth cotton type of fabric. But right now, I'm going to do one of these. Now I cut this off that trim that I've got. So I've sold some of the trims that was round it's a 4-inch, 5-inch border that was round a tablecloth, and I won't waste these sections because they'll do for flowers. So I'm just going to cut these off because I'm going to need them in a flower I'm going to do. That's that one. Oops, a daisy. Oops, I don't know what that was. I'm just going to use these bits to go in the flower rather than waste them. I mean, even those bits don't go to waste, I'll show you. Use up every morsel you can. That's what I say. Now, with this, I'm just going to take a section off, long enough for me to do my flower. So we just cut that. Depending on the size of the flower, we'll pull that straight now. I'm just going to fold this in half. Let me just see if that'll... because it's got a natural kink in it where it was the skirt section. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is get a needle and thread. Let me just find some thread. Let me have a look. Any colour will do, doesn't matter at all. Just reach for the nearest one, to be honest. See if I can see to thread this needle. Yeah, got that. So any material will do this. So what I'm going to do is just start to stitch this. Okay, I'm just doing it a very quick and easy way, to be honest. I'm supposed to use my big needle, but I forgot. Yeah, Ray did a fantastic job today at the car boot. He always does. He knows what to look for. He knows what I'm interested in. So just doing that. It's rather like the puffball flower, but we're not stuffing it at all. And this is where you can use up all your scraps of material till your heart's content. How's that? Just pull that back. Okay. Now what I'm going to, oops, caught that, sorry. Right, now what I'm going to do is attach this end to that end. And pull that in as tightly as I can. I don't want to snap the thread. Sorry, the thread came off the needle then. Go on through. Doesn't want to do it. I've been sorting through all my drawers today. You know, trying to sort things out ready for me coming back with all my goodies. And it's just, I've found things I forgot I had, didn't know I had, whatever. And if what I don't want, I'm just letting it go. So I'm going to need the space, to be honest. I'm going to come back with lots of new goodies. Right, so now what I'm going to do, I've just stitched the two together. And then I'm going to take the bigger scissors and just trim that, cut that so it separates the two pieces, and it just saves you stitching it twice and then gluing it together. I don't want it neat or anything like that. So there, we've got that bit. Just going to glue down one section, fold that back up, so that's done that. And then what you do is you take, sorry, I should have just glued that first section, silly moo, just ignore me. Pull that back in, then pop that back together. That's fine. You can trim that round, doesn't matter. And what you do with the middle bit is you pull that in like that. Try and get it so you've got it all, you know, same. You want the middle section flat, that's what you want. So I've got that. And then, I'm not sure, I might as well do it with my other scissors. And then you just trim that really shabby. You can actually, because you want it slightly smaller, is chop that a little bit. And then just chop into it. Then you can flatten it that way and do the same again. Right, and then give it a good shake. See how you've got that shabby look. Now this is too big. It's too wide a flower. I don't want one that wide. So I'm just going to cut about 1/2 inch off all the way around. I mean, you could like just cut 2 small pieces and put them together, but I like doing them like this because it's fun to be able to just chop into something. Right, so I've got that section now. This is where these come in handy. Right, and what you're going to do is we're going to fold them like that, just like I've been showing you. Fold them like that, bit of glue over them, you lift that up and you slot that in. Okay, this way you can mix and match anything you've got. Sorry, no, wrong way then. Don't worry about any corners or anything like that or bits sticking out. We can sort those out. Just pop that in there. Just fold them over. So you're getting like 1/4 of a circle type of thing. Pull that back. fit that one in there. There we go. Again, do that underneath. And what you're doing is you're building the flower. You're building your little flower that you like. If you want them shabby and you like them like this, you just build it up. See how we've got that shabby look already. Now, because this section is trimmed down, I mean, if you don't want all of that on there, you just cut it off. If you find a section that's too long, like some of these can be, don't worry about it, because you can go back in and chop it like that. That's it. And put the needle out the way. Right, so now we've got that section, and then with these are the corners of the cloth. Right, and so what we're going to do is we're just going to glue them on as they are. So we're going to do one that way. Yeah, oh sorry, you need to cut them down a bit more. What you need is just below where the circle is in the centre. Cut them down. And then you glue one way like that, turn it around and do one in the opposite direction, facing it like that, into the centre. Turn it around and you're doing it one overlay like that. And it's just so you do not waste any part of a doily tablecloth. Right, so now we've got that. And then what I'm going to do with these bits, you need to just cut them into little, like, 2-inch squares, whatever you want to call them. Like that. And pop them in the corners type of thing, because you've got one that way, and then two facing each other. But that's got left that bit there. So all you do is you cut them off. Fold them in quarters. So, and you're going to put one there. Really, these are what you call shabby flowers, because shabby chic is well, you can have elegant shabby chic. I love the elegant side of shabby chic, to be honest, and I don't see many people doing shabby chic in the elegant style, which is less is more, because everybody thinks shabby chic and they bang loads on, and it's not the case. If you're not quite sure, I do have a video out on telling you what shabby chic is. Right, so now we've got that, so that's that layer. And then what we do is we find something for the centre. Now, let me just find a little doily or something, like a medallion. So I've got some of those, which I'm going to cut from this. See, I've got this. I've been chopping and chopping and chopping away at this. And it's slightly different colours with 3 shades, which sits in the middle. Like that. And then we find something to go on the centre of that. Do you know what? I'm actually going to use a wooden button. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I like them. So let me find a wooden button. Somebody gave me, like that. Oh, shall we use a natural one? Oh, that's a better colour for shabby chic. Not leaving it like that though, because I do need some string. And I've got some here. No, wrong colour. So I've got some of this. It's cotton, pure cotton. And I think I will double it. What I'm going to do, poke that through. If I can get it through. Oops, daisy. Sorry if you can hear my stomach. It's rumbling like hell. And I'm not hungry, I've just had my tea, so I think it's going through the system. Just let me try and get that through that hole. Yeah, done that. Oops, nearly pulled it back out. So I'm just going to tie a bow in the button. Love these buttons. They're made from coconuts, from coconut shell. And then a picture embossed on them. They're glued on them, whatever. And that's it, that's all I want. And then you pop on your button like that, and again you've got yourself a shabby chic flower. Now all I need to do is put the back on, and again this will come in handy for that. So we just need to cut a piece of this, just shape it for the back. And it just shows how you can use every little bit of a tablecloth. I'm just going to pop that on there like that. Get rid of all the strands. And there you go. Beautiful shabby chic flower. Thanks for watching, take care, and try it. Get all your bits out. And just play around with it till you're happy. They look great, to be honest. Take care. Bye-bye for now.